Look at industry at the micro level. You need to think, is there a specific skill set or endowment that are local to my environment that can give you a comparative advantage? Think about Dangote, for instance, the cement company, going to establish in Obajana. That gave them the leverage because of the natural deposits, the limes that is very critical to the production process for cement. And so that gave that advantage, and they built additional skill sets around that location. So automatically, the way they produce, how they produce, will become far cheaper than somebody that has to transport it to another location, then look for people in certain areas. By the time they are doing their processing at Obajana, for instance, it's probably going to be cheaper than anywhere else you can produce in Nigeria. That is the kind of thing that I'm talking about when you look at the micro level. Or is there a small industrial problem that you are able to solve and subsequently escalate? Now think about it, and this for me may be a dream today, but tomorrow it may be a reality. Can you imagine having some kind of software solution where before you leave from point A to point B, you can actually determine if there is going to be traffic on the way, how long it's going to take you to get there, and the app suggesting to you the best time you need to leave if you don't want to encounter a traffic jam on the road. That will be an awesome value addition, and of course that will be solving a problem at the local level. So you need to think about your solution from this perspective and say to yourself, am I solving a localized problem that I can also escalate? Take example of Uber. There are a lot of people who want to take a quick ride from point A to point B. They don't want to keep the car with themselves, and so having a driver and car that they are not using optimally, Uber came to solve that problem. But in addition to solving the problem of those people, Uber solved the problem of those that have cars, have drivers, but are also not using it, which means they can throw that capacity into the platform, and people that require those services can make use of it. So on both sides, the owner of the asset is making money, is making the asset to sweat, like we always say, and the flip side, the people that are on the other side that are requiring the services knows that this is a guaranteed service, it's a nice service. If you've never taken it, just experience it and you'll understand what I'm saying. So it's solving a local problem. But once you also register on it, anywhere you are in the world is connected to your account number. So if you don't have cash, you can still take taxi. You can still move from point A to point B. And most of us, we change money that we don't need, but if we can call Uber, we go. So that for me is a classic way of solving a problem of people that need to move short distances. Now let's move